Good morning, beautiful souls. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're gonna rock it out till maybe 8 o'clock. These are your all states numbers. Make sure you keep in 7733. I gotta reach out to my mom this morning because she hit this number many of years ago. 3636. She actually hit it straight. Let's see what's up with this number. It is a sum of 18. Does that fit today? I don't think so, but we're not going to get caught up on. Good morning to you, Francis Martinez. Is that your name? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today, guys, is the 30th. Shout out to Ontario. I see. I'm not even going to get my hopes up high. Ontario, you had 1025, right? And you also had 2400. Brother Manroof, good morning to you, sir. You also had 2400 in Ontario, guys. So sometimes, man, if your state is not doing what it's supposed to do, take heed to some of these come ups that you have been getting. Ontario, you actually had 1025. You could go to Ontario, maybe if they haven't had 218 yet, you might want to play it. 218, 314, and 443s. These are some numbers you should watch out for. Uh, I need a lottery number. Brother Man Roof, you the one with the plan, bro. I know you know what's going on. Talk to me. This is your page as well. 314, 218, 443. Make sure you keep it in. These numbers are for all states, guys. Today is the 30th. We do know we are actually living off of a sum of five, three, zeros, and seven. So if you a fan of 730, I don't get caught up on the dates. I mean, don't listen to me. I'm kind of weird when it comes to that. Brother Manroof says 717, 1970, 716 with a 770. That's good to go, bro. I think you might have missed 1990. I think it came out box already, but who's to say that it won't come back? These are your date digit numbers: three, five, zeros, and sevens. What does it mean? You're a fan of triple ones, play it. You're a fan of 1101, play it. You know, with your summer fives, 401s, right? 500s. I'm lagging a little bit, guys. I think they about to give me anytime you get singular number zero. Yeah, I definitely would say play 730 today, guys, because it simply is for your zeros, 802s, 604s, 505s, all of that stuff that's going to add up to a 10. Go ahead and play it with your sevens, DC. You know we need 601. We are actually looking for 501. I'm going to slide this down here a little bit. Since Brother Manroof said he need a number, we're going to go ahead and give DC 51,000. Make sure you keep it in. When it's going to come, I don't know. How it's going to come, I don't know. Five. No, that's 601. I'm sorry about that. Well, we 601. 501, that's a sum of six. I don't know why I wrote it, but we still gonna keep it. We don't have no room to erase anything. All right, guys, we're gonna rock it out. Got 50, about 15 more minutes, man. I hope all is well this morning. On this Thursday, man. Let's see. All right, so these might still be some numbers. This gets very interesting to the interested today. 707. 3707. But watch these numbers, man. Watch this 3707 stuff. 7733, guys. This AKA 40s, just in case you working your numbers out and you happen to just keep stumbling up on 7733 and you don't know what's going on. You do know 7 reps zeros, 3 reps zeros, right? You might can't get 4 zeros in any state. Just be on the lookout for that, if you will. And man, I went hard yesterday, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I went so hard yesterday. And normally I don't do this, but everywhere I stop, every store that I stop to, let me get 1414, 50 cent box 2 times. Let me get 14 This number is due in DC, guys. I checked the analytics out. The pair 44 is just a little bit out, and we also have a pair 11 out. So wouldn't one say, oh, so if pair 44 is out and pair 11 is out, do you mean we can join them together? Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. So make sure you keep 1414 in, man. I'm not going to run it back. Maybe I would online, but I got to kind of like, stick to what I've been playing. I mean, I've been going this long, but 1414 is overdue. Do anybody want to tell me anything else about this number? I'm just going to sit and just try to figure out, do anybody ever listen? I'm trying to figure out, did anybody catch this or did it go over anyone's head? Yeah, no, maybe so. Did anybody catch this? Do anybody see what 1414 is? Do anybody see the sum of that number? I'll wait for a while. Do anybody want to let me know? So that's what we need to do, guys. When you're playing lottery, please factor in your date digit numbers, guys. 1414 is a sum of 10, right? If 1414 is a sum of 10 and we had a zero on the back, and we dealing with numbers that consist of 3 5 zeros right here, would you consider playing 1414 in any state today? So stop, take a step back. Who do you see? Somebody help me. Take a step back sometimes, guys, and try to figure out what you're going to do. All right, man. Was talking to my youngest yesterday, and you know, he was asking me, Dad, did you hear what happened? I'm like, nah, it was, man, I just can't absorb too much bad news. And he was like, man, such and such passed, didn't can't sugarcoat what happened, and I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, I said, I don't think I know a young man. And I ain't gonna kick names because man, we gotta start giving these individual loved ones just a little time, guys. I know we all bloggers and vloggers, if I'm saying it right, but when do we start respecting people? Give the loved ones a time to grieve. The minute something happens, man, in the nation's capital, man, we just what is my man name, man? I forget him, man. Used to wear the hat. It's like, man, can we give the loved ones, man, just a little bit of, just a little bit room, guys. I mean, it's DC. We know it's going to hit sooner or later, but and I was talking to him, and he was like, I forgot that the brother that lost his life, was a family member, one of the young men, one of the young men, man, who had a promising future, but due to the drill music and he just got a bad shake, and I was like, God damn, bro, and I was like, man, I just left Rock Creek Church Road because I had said something to my youngest, man. I was like, their family member, App just wanted to make money. You see App, man, App just walking, App always, for him to be a heavy set guy, he can move, right? And he was like, my son was like, nah, Dad, they get money, but it's just that, they caught up with the, 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 the back and forth, the neighborhood drama. And, the, 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 and I was like, damn, bro. I mean, I can't touch on it, man, because I don't know the gentleman, and you know, that historical block when you talking about Fifth and O, I mean, it's a man, it's something about the air down there. You know, from my days of passing Fifth and O, went to school with Truck, went to Roosevelt. Truck was one of those ones too. If you know him, um, changed his life around. And got into uh, fiber optic, I think, some type of long story short, man, the brother just he been kind of like up probably for the last past damn near 30 years after he made his turnaround. And when you think about O Street, it's a quiet part of Northwest, right? But you'll just be shocked, of the certain issues that goes on, because at times, man, I would find myself taking a walk, and this was many years ago. Once I get to walking, I'm walking, and it's just a sad day, and man, I just ask people, man, to get these individuals, loved ones, a break. I mean, I know we do things for notoriety, but if you're not going to knock on no door this morning, man, asking somebody parents are they okay, I really don't see no use in that. To be honest with you, man, that's where social media have us at. Everybody want to be quick to post, and I mean, many might say, well, this is my job, but I don't see a job title stating that you have to do that though, right? So man, just, and that's anywhere, whether it's MD, VA, man, Chicago, Philly, man, get a loved ones just some time, man, because they have phones too. They have phones too, man. The minute they get the news, I mean, the phone just blowing up. Sister Barbara Cooper, good morning. How you doing? Let me know how can I help you guys. I got 8 more minutes, 7 more minutes, and man, it's just respect, man. And the sad thing is, the average individual probably don't know this person, man. That be the sad thing. That be the sad part. It's no way in the world I'm gonna cover some news, right? I probably get about 100,000 views, and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna say, "Damn, man, I kind of like ran it up." Somebody got to tell me where this gentleman people stay at, man. They got to tell me, hey, madam, sir, I'm sorry for what went on, man, but here's a couple of hundred, you know. So I mean, man, it's just it's an ongoing cycle, man, and at this point, man, I don't know what it's going to take, man. That rap life. When I was coming up, we didn't have too many rappers, and then we had them. We didn't have social media. During our era, in the mid '90s, we had POP, man, right? Fat Pops. Someone I used to ride bikes with. He's a little older than me, man, but I mean, during that era, areas got along. Fat Pop can go past Hobart. Fat Pop actually had real heavy ties with Spring Road, and I mean, Fat Pop was just northwest. Fat Pop was northeast. But the rappers during that time didn't have that issue, man. And that's why I say we kind of like losing our identity, man. We are not from Chicago. We are not from Chicago, man. And when I first got a chance to really understand what the drill music was, I was like, damn, so this was going on. Like, young men talking about, man, I smoke, I rolled up a J and you was a pack. And I'm like, damn, huh? So you do what you do. You go on social media and say what you done. Come on, man. DC, come on, man. Where's these young men, uncles, and the ones that came up before them, man? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. DC is too small. It's too small. So I'm like, damn. So that would, because I'm not familiar with Chief Keef, and I mean, like people say, man, you a champ. Yeah, all right, okay. And I mean, but this is not what we do here, man. This is not what we do here. So man, I just don't know, man. But so come on, Sister Barbara Cooper, what we have going on in Tennessee? Just make sure you keep in 14-14 in DC, man. If you like it in any other state, you could play it, but just make sure you keep it in, man. I'm not. I think I might run it back today, but like I said, man, I'm still waiting on some numbers, man, and I don't know what's going on with DC. They giving me a good look though, but you just can't get a fair shake with three drawings, man. It's either you going to say, well, I'm gonna think outside of the box. I'm not going to combine all of my numbers. If I'm gonna play midday, I'm gonna just stick with midday. If I'm gonna stick with evening, I'm gonna stick with evening. If I'm gonna stick with night, I'm gonna stick with night. We do have that choice, man. But shout out to those one drawing states like Louisiana. I was on Arizona hard. I'm still rocking with West VA. Because you stand a better chance, because they only have one drawing, and whatever you're looking for, you're bound to get it if you could just stay put just a little bit. I mean, they got to give you some love. It's only a one drawing state. All right, guys, we knocking on 2 more minutes. I'm getting ready to get up out of here, but I was trying to see that Sister Barbara Cooper needed any help. She said, "Good morning, everyone. She's from Tennessee. Let me know something from Tennessee." Damn, brothers. And it's like, man, they don't even waste no time on IG, man. Once the news get out, man, it's just like, damn. I was like, damn, bro, that's forget my man name back in the day, man. I guess he say, man, shit, I done probably ran up a bag anyway, man. It's this generation term, man. But yeah, you got to get them folks, loved ones, just a little bit of respect, man. It's I mean, it's going to get out, but I know we all want to be the first ones. It's just like you trying to go buy those gloves that's get ready to drop Friday tomorrow. I mean, you're going to get them if you can. I mean, I don't know, man. Tennessee, we ready. DC, we ready, man. I'm knocking on 1 more minute, guys. I gotta get ready to get up out of here. But these are some all states numbers. If you would like to play them, I gotta call my mom. I'm scared to call her because she goes, "Hey, where you at, mom? I do me one favor. You got like $60 on you." Yes, mom. Do me a favor now. Listen. All right, mom. Mom, I know you like your numbers in the evening. Yes, yes, but repeat them to me. 3 3 6 3 6, mom. 10 straight, 10 bucks, mom. Maybe. Okay, okay. So you got those. All right, all right. Uh, repeat it one more time. 3 6 3 6, mom. 10 straight, 10 bucks, mom. 10 what straight? 10, mom. $10 straight, mom. $10 box, mom. Okay, because I want to make sure now, because you got to write stuff down, and okay, okay, I got you, mom. Can I get ready to go so I can? Okay, what drawing? Evening, mom. Okay, so yeah, 3 6 3 6, right? Yes, ma. This is what I'm gonna have to do when I call her. This is what I'm gonna have to do. And do me a favor with the change. Just run 0 through 9. You still should have the paper, right? You still have the paper? Ma, you said 0 through 9, ma. 4 zeros through 9, ma. I don't need the paper, ma. And that's probably, but I'm gonna have to tell her to put it in. So with that being said, Sister Barbara Cooper, you ready? We at 8:01. Can you talk? You get ready to go to work? You just saying good morning, everyone. That's cool too. Oh boy, man, bro, that's. Let me see. I don't even have me trying to work out, man. I'm just a little tired and wore out anyway. But I gotta try to do a little something. Y'all had 218. Oh my God, man! Don't tell me that. And y'all had 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, well, we talked about 909, right? The sister from Florida jumped in the comments and we said if you had 909, you got to play 610. We know 218s. They had to have 1025. I haven't been in Tennessee in a while, but we looking for 610 then, if that's going to be the case. Oh, we're looking for 610 in Tennessee. Damn, there it is, 610. Well, that's it then. That's Tennessee. 218s bring you 1025s. Now we'll go to Tennessee and see that they have 1025 in July. Maybe they had it earlier. Who knows? Did Tennessee have 1025? Is they going to let me down? Is they gonna let me down? Did they have it? Nope. Well, 1025 is your number. Don't forget this 155, 1 555s. You should get 674. I don't know if y'all really be hearing me though. Maybe y'all get the video too late, but don't forget this 3501 stuff. Bring a quad. Don't forget that. Oh, Tennessee, you had 4703 2 times right here, right here. Let's see. Did y'all have 1025? No. If you haven't had it, you might need to play it. Let's see that they have 674. Other than that, guys, that's it. We looking for 674 in Tennessee simply because they had 1555. If they haven't had it, that's a go. 674. Okay, they didn't have that yet. All right, so 674 it is. Damn it! Did you see the video yesterday? Let's see. Let's try to pull it up. All y'all gotta do is just make sure you had a link. I did that for Florida. I think I did. Let's see. That was some easy money if somebody would have got a hold to the video. Oh, matter of fact, I saw that and I sent it out yesterday. I did see that. I needed to see some more numbers to be honest with you because 90. I saw that because I was kind of up past my bedtime and I was like, oh well, Tennessee understood the assignment. So that's it. That's it, guys. Anybody else? You want to stand it for 2 more minutes? So MD, you know what we're waiting on. I ain't gonna get too hyped up about it, man. If it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. Maybe it'll overlap. Maybe it'll catch me sleeping in August. Maybe they'll say, "Oh, you let us down." So, brother man, Roof, you playing 71670? And Sister Martinez, Francis Martinez. All right, I appreciate you. You said hello. What are you into? Are you into numbers, Mrs. Martinez? It's my food. Oh, I think I got my page, guys. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. All right, beautiful souls. With that being said, everybody have a good day. Leave something in the comments. Share the page out with a friend. Um, that's it, man. That's it, man. That's all I have. We do know tomorrow is the 31st, and yeah, man, that's just it, man. Shout out to the parents who's getting ready for back to school. We don't hear nothing about that. This is the time when you get the headaches. I mean, I wouldn't say headaches, but man, you gotta get ready to go shopping, get those uniform pants. Brother Manroof, don't forget to tell your grandson, slide those A's, man. I got him for a polo top piece, man. Don't forget to tell him. I don't think he understood me. And that's it, man. Back to school is here. It's around the corner. I actually took a little time off for myself and visit both of my schools, Roosevelt and Rabot. Just walk through. Just did a little walk through because I tried to get the yearbook from Roosevelt, and they said they didn't have the 9094. And you could almost smell that back to school air, man. It wasn't nothing like back to school. You know, you didn't want to get caught going to school with the same shoes you had in the summer. You might can get a pass because you probably had you about five brand new top pieces and some jeans, but you definitely couldn't come to school with the shoes that you used to ride your bikes and stuff with on back to school, man. It was the standards us color folks put ourselves up against, man. That'd be the weirdest thing when you think about it now. And these be these urban standards. Like, who said that? Who said that? Can you imagine somebody um, like Mark, whatever, Zumerman, whatever, him going back to school? Can you imagine him and some of his friends laughing at him, or they thought it was frowned upon that he had a pair of shoes that he used to ride a bike in during the summer? But it's just this standard us urban folks put ourselves up against. It's nothing in the books or nothing like that written stating that you can't wear a pair of shoes but that's what we do. We take stuff, and if it fit the narrative, we want to run with it. We're going to run with it. And I was just walking, and I was like, damn, I'm smelling this back to school air, man. And I'm like, damn, boy, we really have really made some crazy, oh no, man. And then it just triggers down. It triggers down. It puts pressure on the parents. I mean, if you grew up in that stigma, right? I remixed some videos with a African father, and we know how the African parents are with their child. They gonna make sure they get their education. They gonna beat them over the head. When I got to America, what we had to eat. They gonna beat them over the head. But us, we just pass all these stigmas down, and then we just throw it on the kids, throw it on the kids, throw it on the kids. It's just a bunch of pressure, man. So with that being said, guys, peace back to school. I know I'm gonna do my part. Um, and man, if I happen to go past Target or something, get a gift card, and the first person I see, probably in the middle of all, well, back to school is get ready to start, so I need to get on the ball, right? With